Hi, it's Pamela. In this tutorial, we're going to create a Doodly video for a solution-aware audience.
Hey, and welcome to the official Doodly YouTube channel. If you enjoy our content, please click the like and subscribe button below. Now let's get straight to the video.
Our last two tutorials have been about creating Doodly videos for unaware and problem-aware audiences. Today, we're moving to the third level of Eugene Schwartz's 5 levels of awareness, and that's solution-aware. These people know that they have a problem and that a solution exists for it. In our examples from last week, the problem was chaos in their lives and a lack of time management. At this point, they don't necessarily know about particular products, but they are starting to look for the best solution to their problem. This is where we can position our fictional app, TimeTune, not just as another time management tool, but as the optimal solution for their needs. So here's our script. We're going to kind of compare and contrast some of the existing tools out there and then introduce TimeTune. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we want is someone overwhelmed. So I'm going here to characters, and we have the only one that popped up was Emily surprised, and that'll work just fine. If you don't like this particular one, you can use other keywords to try and find something that'll work. For example, worried. And I like that one better, so we'll delete Emily. Let's go to props. See if we have an hourglass. We do. Something to signify time passing. And maybe a speech bubble. Some text. Okay, so we have the basics here. Let's go ahead and go down to our voiceover tool, hit the plus sign, and you'll see this little red microphone button. When you're ready, go ahead and push it and begin speaking. So keep in mind that the pictures may not line up properly, and that's totally fine at this point. Here we go. Time management takes many forms, including paper to-do lists, timers, and apps. Paper lists are tangible but inflexible, while timers boost focus and are great for in-the-moment work. However, they do fall short in holistic time management. Modern apps blast through these limits, blending task lists, schedules. All right. So see what I mean? I can start and stop as I'd like. So the second part, I don't like that. I was messing up, so I'm just gonna do that and keep my first part. Okay, so now is adjustment time. I'm just gonna move this down. Some of this I'm already gonna have in place. So this speech bubble is gonna already be drawn on, and we'll draw her on a little faster. This also, this text in the speech bubble will already be on. So I wanna show some of this chaos before I even start speaking. Paper to-do list comes first, and then timers, and then apps. And the purpose here, I just want to draw attention to the timer while I'm talking about the timer. So let's see, I probably need a little bit of a delay here. So it's going to go right after to do today, boost focus, and just a slight delay. I may or may not need a delay for that part, and I certainly don't need 3 seconds for that. However, they do fall short in holistic time management. Then I'm going to talk about time management apps. So let me get my voiceover here about the time management apps, and then we'll see what we need to do next. So again, it's the same process. I'm now ready to speak. Again, don't worry about what you see on the screen. Modern apps blast through these limits, blending task lists, schedules, reminders, timing tools, and analytics in an easy-to-use application. All right, I went almost all the way through. I'm just going to shorten that little dead air and move this down. I just kept going because I was on a roll, but then I messed up right at the end. So let's go down to the end where I messed up right here. So let's just listen. With TimeTune. So this is the part I messed up. So we're just going to delete this. And then we're going to do the same thing that we just did. This time I'm just going to take my last sentence and then we'll be done. Start exploring today and take the first step toward a more organized life. All right, so again, we just want to clean up this dead air. There's always just a little bit of a delay before you start speaking. I just want to tighten that up. Okay, so that is my voiceover. And I do like how you can start and stop as you go. So now we're going to be talking about apps. And I have time management app writing here as I start talking about it. Let's take a look.
Modern apps blast through these limits, blending task lists, schedules, reminders, timing tools, and analytics in an easy-to-use application.
We could do a camera move, so I think that would be lovely. Hit the little plus sign. This is our little effect. I'm just going to drag it over right about here. Let's have it zoom in. So click. We're starting here and we're ending here. Hit apply. If we want it to be a longer zoom, we can certainly do that. And we can maybe start it earlier. So let's see, right about here.
And holistic time management. Modern apps blast through these limits, blending task lists.
So we're zoomed in here. We can add some of those words that I was saying. So let's hit hide, preview. And I'm going to zoom in my canvas as much as I can, just so I can see what I'm working with here. So let's add our text. Okay, something like that. And I probably need to write it pretty slow. So right here is my scene break. I want to zoom this out. So click the little plus sign. And right about here is where I want my new scene to start. Now you'll notice the camera is still in this close-up position. Well, I just want to go back. I just want to reset it basically. So unlock start, make it large. And then unless you want to do another camera move, just make that large as well. And that resets it. Hit apply, click a new scene. Let's just use some big words here. And then we're saying personally and professionally. Now we want to introduce the actual app. If we'd like, we could bring in the hand with the phone on top or have a new scene. I think a new scene would be better. So this is already pre-built, so we'll use that. And I don't know if we're going to use these speech bubbles or not. But let's go ahead and hide this so we can see what we're working with. Let's go back to props. And if you recall, I had this logo from the last video. And let's just bring that in, fine tune it a little. And it needs to be behind the thumb. And assuming this is going to be posted on, say, social media, then you can have the link to your content library in your little description introducing the video, right? So that would be something that we could do. And again, I need to get the timing. It looks like I need to make this a little bit longer. I'm going to add some delays and adjust the duration. So I'm going to pause the video and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I made my adjustments. As you can see, I added the URL where they can access the library to learn more. And then I just added our happy character here at the end. We're almost done. If you'd like, we could add some music by hitting the Sounds tab, going to Categories, Music, and choosing a royalty-free track. I'll choose this one. But before I do, I want to make sure I'm at the beginning, and I put my little playhead there, because that's where it's going to end up. And you just drag and drop it into place. Click the speaker icon, because we do have a voiceover. So I'm going to turn this way down. And then scroll to the end, and let's shorten the track. You just hover over it until you get the double-headed arrow, and then just slide it down. When you get to the end, right-click, choose Fade Out, and stretch the fade if you'd like. And that is it. Let's just take a quick look, and then we'll be done.
Time management takes many forms, including paper to-do lists, timers, and apps. Paper lists are tangible but inflexible, while timers boost focus and are great for in-the-moment work. However, they do fall short in holistic time management. Modern apps blast through these limits, blending task lists, schedules, reminders, timing tools, and analytics in an easy-to-use application. You can use time management apps to get everything done professionally and personally. Introducing TimeTune, the app that revolutionizes time management by blending traditional methods with digital innovation. Curious to see how? Access our exclusive content library full of tips, success stories, and practical guides on enhancing your productivity with TimeTune. Start exploring today and take the first step toward a more organized life. And there you have it. That's how you can create a whiteboard video in Doodly for a solution-aware audience. I hope this gives you some ideas. Thank you for watching.